Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this episode. BetterHelp is the world's largest therapy platform. We went to BetterHelp and asked them to sponsor us because last year I needed therapy for burnout, and BetterHelp was the fastest therapy solution that I could find. When I sought therapy through conventional sources, I found it to be a slow process with a lot of trial and error and travel. But with BetterHelp, I didn't have to go anywhere, and it was very straightforward and effective. Therapy is a relatively new phenomenon for me, and one thing I realized early on is that I needed to understand how to be in therapy. Okay, I'm in therapy. What am I supposed to do? And with BetterHelp, there's a questionnaire that you fill out. It narrows down the type of therapy you need. Then BetterHelp matches you with the appropriate therapist quite quickly. And you can switch to another therapist if you're unsure about the match. I find life to be very demanding and difficult, and I find that investing in mental health is a sort of non-negotiable practice that allows me to stay focused and reliable without losing my mind, especially in mentally demanding situations. I found BetterHelp to be a really good deal and effective. If you're looking to get connected with a licensed therapist, head over to betterhelp.com/Van Neistat for 10% off your first month of BetterHelp. For this trip, for this job, I am not an artist. I am a worker. I am here to do a job. I am here to make videos. Like a wedding photographer, maybe. Okay, so this is the artist resentment and gratitude diagram. I am here to do a job. Pat is an artist, but on this trip, Pat is not an artist. On this trip, Pat is here to do a job as well. On this trip, Pat is an art worker, like me. Pat's job is to get the damn boat finished. My 5th trip to Asia. My 5th business class trip. How much does that cost? I don't even know who's paying for this. I never do. Tom is the artist on this trip. Tom has a piece in the Biennale, the Biennial. Tom has a piece in the Big Art Show. Tom is the reason I'm here, the reason Pat's here. We're here for Tom. Tom told someone that we needed to be here, and somebody, some organization, paid for us to be here and took care of us. Business class flight. Five-star hotel. Who the hell is paying for all this? I'm the kind of man likes to know who's buying their drinks, Lloyd.
It's not a matter that concerns you, Mr. Torrance. At least not at this point.
I am in a foreign city, a city I've never been to, a city I know nothing about, a city of cultural significance, yes, but for what, I do not know. You get it? I ordered the fish and chips, and I think that may have been disrespectful. Because Uncle T, he was introduced to me as Uncle T, Uncle T owns this joint, and he's arranged a private room and a big spread for us. This week, Uncle T and others want to treat us like big shots. Even us art workers. Uncle T might be one of the people who's paying for all this. Best fish and chips I've ever had in my life. Chamwan is an art worker too. She has a PhD. She could run IBM. Without Chamwan, none of us would be here. Not even the artist. Not even Tom. Chamwan made it all happen. Even the hotel and the business class tickets, I bet. The work is the work, and it's the same everywhere. On this trip, it's the writing and shooting part of the video making process. Shooting on the damn boat, the rocking, cramped boat. I couldn't wait to get off the boat, and I couldn't wait to get back on it. The rocking stayed with us when we were on shore. The boat is why we're all here. The boat is why Sachs' team is here. Why Pat and I and Sachs are here. The boat is Tom's piece for the biennial. The damn boat. Sachs said the boat is a vessel for interdimensional travel. And he explained what interdimensional travel means. It means the boat can take us from a working man's boatyard, one dimension, to a party at a private mansion, another completely different dimension. This is a private residence? That's what Sachs says the boat does, and I agree with him. Nong and Quan will travel to a different dimension with us too. Nong and Quan are rivermen, but this week they are Art World rivermen. They are art workers, like Pat and me. They don the uniform, just like us. I have been to these things all over the world, but it doesn't occur to me that I am a part of them because at these things, I am not an artist. I am an art worker. I am a guest in a foreign land, in a foreign dimension, and these people, these Thai people, and these foreigners to Thailand like me, they are so good to us. The movie stars and the pop stars and the art stars of Thailand are at this party with us. And this crowd welcomes all. To this crowd, everyone is wonderful. The damn boat is not finished. Yes! I love Amazon and I love Home Depot. But this is special to me. We are art world workers, so we get to see this too. Every night a dinner, every night a party. I skip the parties when I can. They have these biennials all over the world. They're sort of like film festivals. They take over cities in a good way. I don't get the art. I don't think anyone does. I think we're all pretending. Maybe I get only one artist. Eventually, the boat will be in this show at this building, but now it's still in the water in front of the hotel. This is my favorite way to experience a new place. My favorite way to experience a new place is to have a job there. In Bangkok this week, I am not a tourist, I am a worker. And I am very grateful for that. This was the best part of the trip. That's an awesome house. That's where I would live. And that would be my studio right there. Tom's boat is little, so it can go places the tourist boats can't. Chamwan is from Bangkok, but she said she had never seen this part of the city until today. Until Tom brought us here with his boat. She told us that the temples, the ubiquitous Bangkok temples, served as community centers. The markets were near the temples. There were so many temples that I stopped shooting them. But maybe that was a mistake. Maybe the temples account for the ease. Bangkok was easy. If you want to see Asia for the first time and you don't know where to go, I suggest Bangkok. Maybe it's the presence of the Buddhists that provides this sort of ease. Maybe the ease comes from these sacred spaces sprinkled all over town. I think I got the better end of the deal on this trip, and I think this man is the reason there was money for business class travel and a 5-star hotel. I don't know for sure, but he's my number one suspect. Apinan. Apinan loves art, and he loves Bangkok.
Well, Apinan was just saying that this guy Anderson in the late 19th century, I guess, came here, fell in love with the place, and started trade between Scandinavia. He's a Danish guy, and he built this building, that one that's right next to the Oriental, the hotel and the building next to it, the beautiful one, and started this peaceful trade agreement and understanding that's been going on for over 100 years.
And that area became the first area for expats. It's a long history of the Oriental.
And that's why you see, when we go there and we'll have a drink in the bamboo bar where Joseph Conrad hung out, and you see pictures of all these white guys writing their masterpieces. And this river was a great source of inspiration.
And Apinan told us of the historical friendship between the West and Thailand, or Siam as they used to call it, about Denmark and Sweden and Siam and trade and friendship. Not colonialism. He didn't mention colonialism or exploitation. Apinan spoke of trade and friendship. And the bittersweet experience of these art worker journeys is that we get to make great friends only for a week or so in beautiful and extraordinary and demanding circumstances. And then we're gone for who knows how long. But luckily, for some of us, we're not only art workers, but artists in our own right. And hopefully, we can convey in our best work our feelings of gratitude to the Chamwans and the Uncle T's and the Apinans and the boat workers and the Scandinavians and the people of Thailand and the artists and the art workers who came before us to make this work possible. This week on the Patreon, archival videos with director's commentary on my Patreon right there. The link is right there.